Welcome to Proline TV here on YouTube. Kevin Rogers with you as we take a look at the Coke Zero Sugar 400 coming up at Daytona International Speedway on Saturday night under the lights on Daytona Beach. And the last race of the season before we hit the playoffs coming up next week. So we'll see what gets figured out on Saturday night. One thing you can guarantee at Daytona, probably accidents. So we could see an underdog come through potentially. And taking a look at the last few years, Harrison Burton won this race last year, Chris Buescher back in 2023, Austin Dillon in 2022. So some of the mid-tier drivers, not exactly the big names that have won. So you wonder now if it's going to turn around this year and a big name will win it, or we'll see another under-the-radar driver take home the checkered flag. Now let's take a look at the odds for Saturday night's race, courtesy of DraftKings. And we're not seeing anybody at 5 or 6 to 1 just because of all of the variables at Daytona. Ryan Blaney right now, the favorite at 10 to 1. And Blaney, the last 2 years in this race, he's finished 29th and 36th. And he's the favorite. So not great numbers the last 2 years in this Saturday night race at Daytona. Meanwhile, for Joey Logano at 11 to 1, he did win Daytona back in 2015. So he's won at this track, just not exactly this race. But last year finished 31st in the Saturday night race late in the season. So Blaney and Logano, two of the favorites, not great success of late. Meanwhile, William Byron, who has won the Daytona 500 each of the last 2 years, the numbers in the Coke Zero Sugar 400 have not been favorable for William Byron. Right now, he's at 14 to 1 odds. How about this? He's finished the last 4 years 27th, 8th, 34th, and 37th. The 3 double-digit finishes all were accidents. So William Byron has not had good luck here at this track on the Saturday night. He's won Daytona during the day on Sunday in February, but in August, it has not worked out in these races with 3 accidents in the last 4 years. And you see also in the mix there, Brad Keselowski, he's at 12 to 1. Chris Buescher, who won it 2 years ago, is at 16 to 1. So a lot of drivers in that 10 to 20 to 1 range. And then you get Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, and Christopher Bell at decent odds. But Hamlin doesn't have great numbers at Daytona. And we'll see what Kyle Larson also does coming up this week at the 18 to 1 odds. Now we're going to look at 2 drivers coming up for our outright winner. We're not going to have head-to-head, just outright drivers. So let us take a look at who we think will come through coming up Saturday night. And the first one we're going to look at is Chase Elliott. He's at 14 to 1. With Chase Elliott, his last 5 races at the Coke Zero Sugar 400, he's finished 36th, 4th, 29th, 8th, and 2nd. So the 2 races, 36th and 29th, were accidents. The other one's 4th, 8th, and 2nd. That's still pretty impressive for him. And last week finished 38th at Richmond. Now, obviously, different tracks, but more of the point is that his worst finish of the season, think he'll bounce back after a tough race last week. So Chase Elliott, let's take a shot at him to win on Saturday at 14 to 1. The second driver we'll look at is Bubba Wallace at 20 to 1. And for Bubba, his last 5 races in this August Daytona event, 6th, 12th, 11th, 2nd, and 5th. So 5 straight top 12 finishes. He's avoided the accidents. He's had success at Daytona. He's done well at this track in his career. So, yes, the accident can happen to anybody. We've seen a lot of big drivers get in accidents here. But Bubba has found a way to avoid it. So we're going to go with Bubba Wallace 20 to 1, Chase Elliott 14 to 1, a couple of drivers take a shot there. And again, the highest driver is Ryan Blaney at 10 to 1. So you're going to get a good payout no matter who wins coming up on Saturday night. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel here at Proline TV. A lot of great work by everyone, and also football season is right around the corner. College football underway, and the NFL regular season starting up in a few weeks. So a lot to check out here on Proline TV. I am Kevin Rogers. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, best of luck with your bets.